Money Magazine says Philadelphia is the worst place in the country to sell a home right now. Is that true? And what does that say about the market across the region? Joining us now to talk more about that is Dave Friedman from Coldwell Banker Preferred. That is the big question, Dave. Good morning to you.
Good morning to you.
As we look at Philadelphia, Money Magazine saying home sales, existing home sales down 41%. And they say pretty bluntly in this article, look, if you're going to sell a home, don't do it in Philadelphia.
Well, it's interesting. I mean, home sales are definitely down in the area. As we talked a few weeks ago in March, we saw home sales down about 10%. The interesting thing about it, though, is that the median home price is actually crawling up a little bit and is up about $5,000. For those who are getting their homes sold, they're actually doing it a little bit better this year than they were the previous year.
Well, you know, let's talk about the Philly area, too, because as we mentioned, certain areas, you go out to Doylestown, you go out to Allentown. There's growth in a lot of these, you know, these markets that are outside of the city of Philadelphia itself. But, you know, that all gets lumped into one statistic, doesn't it?
It does. It does. And as I've always said, real estate comes down to very small locations, neighborhoods, and even in many cases down to the street level. So one needs to be very careful about what statistics they're looking at. If they're looking at national statistics or city statistics or even just neighborhood level statistics, what they have in their own home and the particular amenities that they have may make a big difference in whether they're able to sell their home at the price that they want or not.
You know, when I hear these statistics, I always like to try to boil it down for people who are really considering selling a home, because I'm telling you what, this is one of the busiest times of the year right now. Kids getting out of school, parents either thinking about moving or renting property or actually selling their homes now that they're out of the school district. What do you say to these families that are considering doing this right now?
Well, I tell them two things. There's a couple of things we can't change. We can't change where the home is. We can't change what the home is without really spending a lot of time and money. What we can change is how we market the home and the price that we set on the home. So the important thing is that when you're looking at selling your property, make sure you understand exactly how it is going to be marketed and understand what price is going to be put on it and why that price makes sense. Because if you don't price it correctly in this market with the inventory that's out there, you're not even going to get offers or you're not going to get it shown.
All right, David Friedman, Coldwell Banker Preferred. We appreciate it this morning. Thanks for coming in.
Great, thank you.
He makes a really good point. I went to a couple of open houses this weekend. Just to, you know, a lot of times you just like to look and see,
right,
you know, what other folks are doing. And all of the houses, to me, they were underselling themselves. And the homeowner, she mentioned to me, she said, you know, this is a rough time, and we don't even want to take a chance with people not even stopping by.